Look at that beautiful sunset. It's like you're staring into a giant star that's just waiting to kill you, which it is in several million bunches of years. This is Gran Turismo Sport, driving the Porsche 911 GT3 on, is this pronounced Maggiore? Nice track. I like this one a lot. Had a good time with this one. Memorized the track after a couple spins, and now I'm getting aggressive. I'll just push all of the other cars out of my way, because that's how I drive. That's how I drive in Gran Turismo Sport also. The difference is, I can get away with it here. Love the look of this track. Reminds me of Spa, which is, I don't think, in this game. Too bad. This turn here is pretty cool. You can fly into this one faster than it seems at first. It took me a couple tries to really get the flow of this track, and in this particular recording, I basically just crush all these other cars. But the last two laps, since I'm not following anyone, I'm still just getting the hang of the turns and how fast I can approach them with this car. This car is pretty good. I like this one. Reminds me, in the, what was it, Gran Turismo 4, my car was the RUF. The roof. I had a green one, I put like 1,000 miles in that thing. Forget which model, but basically the same thing as the 911. I think. Has a similar feel to it. Just watching the footage, it looks really good. The game looks remarkable. I've said that before, and I guess in many ways this is what we've come to expect with video games nowadays. They look almost real. Eventually they'll look better than real life, because real life sucks. I still have not had a chance to play this in virtual reality yet. Just playing it on the regular TV for first couple days here, getting into it. Want to memorize these tracks, get the hang of the game, tell you about the game. Still waiting for the Gran Turismo X Forza fighting game. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Couple features I would like to see added. Dice on the mirror. Preferably fuzzy. The gloves don't really fit my personality. I'd like those to have spikes on the knuckles. Leather gloves with spikes. Give it a Mad Max quality. I haven't really messed around with the livery editor yet. Can you put a giant Firebird on the hood of anything? A car without a Firebird just isn't a car unless it's an El Camino, in which case it can get away without it. But an El Camino with a Firebird on the hood, that's like Truxton with wheels. Anyway, back to the game. I've kicked the crap out of every other car, but I'm still trying to maintain my lead, so I'm playing it a little bit safe. I'm not flying into corners as fast as I could. I'm still not quite sure of my limits. And I'll be digging into the game deeper through new parts in this multi-part review. I'm gonna mess around with multiplayer here pretty soon. Trying to ace all of the tracks in the AI mode first and earning experience. When you earn experience, you unlock new tracks and credits that you can then spend on cars. I'm so far in the lead, I don't even think they can see me anymore. Another cool feature would be, you see that screen there on the right? I think it just says GT3 on it. You should be able to play Gran Turismo 2 on that screen while driving in Gran Turismo Sport. Or make it like a multiplayer thing where your friend could be hanging out on the couch with you playing Gran Turismo 2, driving, you know, Grindelwald. One of my favorite tracks they've never brought back on that little screen. And then you're driving in real life on the PlayStation. This car is nice. If you pick up this game, which you will, of course, add this one to your garage soon. I think you'll be pleased. It's easy to drive compared to some of the other ones, and it's really fast. It's actually, this one's kind of unfair compared to this group. I think this one and the LaFerrari are the fastest ones in this, whatever grouping of cars this is. You know how they group all the cars in these games. I haven't tried to dig into the wheel edit. Is there a wheel system? Wheel editor. I want to put the Spy Hunter wheels on my car. Retractable spikes. Is there a wheel shop in this car? I always liked that in the older Gran Turismo games. Go and put some 5-spoke wheels on there. Paint them black. They always look pretty cool on the old TVRs. I don't think they're in this game either. Man, I'm hoping this stuff is all going to come in a patch later. Was it Gran Turismo 2 that had the minivan with the jet engine? What was that thing called? I need to play that game. I have it. I have like 3 copies of it. It's one of those games that I sort of ended up with a whole bunch of them. But I still have my original save files on one memory card. And there we go. Alright, I'll see you next time. Might be digging into some different features in the game. Or just kicking the crap out of the AI mode. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Don't forget, follow me on PlayStation. I see that's a thing now. Classic Game Room has been brought to you by the ultra-massive video game console guide, 230 pages of video games on Amazon.com, retro megatreks, and how to make a video game review show that doesn't suck. And Jesus #2.